Snooker fans finally got the close final that they've been waiting all season for last night. Mark Allen beat Zhang Anda 10-8 in the Players' Championship final. Close but scrappy affair. I just want to quickly talk about what this means for both players and for the season as a whole. And of course we do start with Mark Allen, who bags what is comfortably his biggest accolade of the season. He was already having an impressive season after claiming the Champion of Champions title in November, and then almost immediately following it up with the shootout victory. But the 125,000 ranking points that he's got from this victory is certainly his biggest moment of the season so far, and is a result of this momentum that Allen has been cultivating since November. And this form that he's getting into could be climaxing at the perfect time. But throughout the tournament, Allen wasn't majorly challenged by any of his competitors. And indeed, in the final, he only had one century, which was the only century of the final, which shows that he didn't need to be at his best to be a deserved winner. This latest triumph actually brings him within 40k of Judd Trump in the 2-year ranking list, Mark Allen being third, Judd Trump being second. It shows just how impressive Mark Allen has been over the past 2 years. And of course begs the question, is this now his best chance of winning the World Championship? He's certainly elbowing his way into the discussion with Judd Trump and Ronnie O'Sullivan, amongst others of course. Time will tell, but we'll next see him at the World Masters against Mark Selby. As for Zhang Anda, it's commiserations but congratulations to the season's surprise package. We all know he's emerged from snooker obscurity. Earlier in the season he reached his first final, then quickly followed it up with the International Championship victory. Absolutely amazing for him. Last night in turn was his third final. Now he'll be gutted to lose. Defeat still leaves him third in the 1-year list, still ahead of Mark Allen who's in fourth. And Zhang is up to 12th on the 2-year list as well. In contrast to Allen, it was a long, battling tournament for Zhang. He required a decider in the first round against Nopan Sankar, strange, elongated game against John Higgins that he won 6-4, and then another decider in a dogfight against Mark Selby to set up the final against Allen. Coming up against such a tough competitor in a big final was probably just one step too far for Zhang after all that's been. If he'd had a smoother tournament, maybe he would have got the win. But who knows? What we can safely say is he can hold his head very high, safe in the knowledge now that he belongs on these big stages, in these big games. And I'm sure he'll be back in another headline event soon. He may well fancy his chances at what is one of his home events at the World Open coming up soon. Overall though, I feel like the Players' Championship has given us more questions than answers. Is Mark Selby back? Certainly looked like he was. I think he might be overall. Another one, like I said, Allen for the World Championship, it looks more and more likely. Nearer we get to the Crucible. Finally, it feels a long time ago now, but that Selby-Ronnie game, is this the start of a Ronnie Wobble? That's a good name. Anyway, the run-in will reveal all. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've got Championship League coming up, and then we've got the World Masters. For better or worse, I'm sure a lot of us will be tuning into. See you then, like.